Elizabeth and I work at the Innovation Hub in Chesterfield, and today I'm bringing you a brand new home decor collection by Imagination Crafts called Spring Harmony. So when I first received this collection, I knew straight away that I wanted to do something on fabrics with the beautiful rice papers that Sam's designed. So I decided to do an apron. So all I've done is I've ripped the rice papers and combined them all together. So I've glued them down with the fabric decoupage glue. So a coat on the back, glue it onto your fabric, and then just make sure you coat all the edges in just so it seals. So when we want to wash it or wipe it, it's fully washable and it's not going to come off. And also I have used a bee stencil on there too. So when that's heat set from the back, this also makes it machine washable. I decided as well with the colours that we'd been given in the collection to do a pop of colour that contrasted it. So I put the yellow trim on and I decided to take the more of the yellow tone rice paper just so it had a bit of depth to the apron. So this apron can be used in the kitchen for baking or just general day-to-day use, or in the garden. I thought it looked really nice, which then sort of led me on to create a plant pot. So this plant pot is the same rice paper what I'd used on the pocket because I wanted to create like a little collection. So all I've done with this is painted it, and then I've glued the rice paper down, dry brushed, stenciled, and then I used the distress paste just to add a little bit of depth around the lip of the pot. So this is it's like a gooey paste sort of texture, but you only need a tiny amount. It does go a long way. This pot will last you for ages. So buff it in lightly, and then we can take it off with the kitchen towel. I have done a demo on how I've used this on the frame because it does come in black as well. So it's great for distressing, and this looks stunning with the antiquing powders, the chalky paste. It's really good. And also I decided as well to sort of step out my comfort zone a little bit and go on to glass. So I've never used glass before, I've never wanted or thought about using it, and I absolutely loved making this glass plate. So it can be versatile, we can use it as a jewellery tray, we can put baking on it, we can do anything with it really. So all I did with this is got the rice paper, popped it on the back, and I stenciled on the rice paper before I glued it down too. You can stencil onto the glass, but it does make it a little bit more tricky. And then just to make sure that we can wipe and wash it, I sealed it on the back with the acrylic paint, just to make sure that it's fully washable. Now on all the products, we do recommend, just to make it last for day-to-day use, to use the very vintage home decor wax. So this gives you 6 months of protection on all the products that you're going to make. And now I did mainly use a good coating of it on the wine rack that I made at the bottom. So this has got the poppy stencils on. So I'm going to show you different variations on how I've used the poppy stencil. So I've ombrayed it up. Now this was a really easy effect to do. We can get 2 tones to add depth to your flowers. We've got a stunning script stencil on there too. And I matched it to the rice papers that I've been using on the top, on the side, sorry, of the wine rack. So it looks really good. And then we have got a beautiful tile stencil as well. So this can be used on kitchen cabinets, on the sides of things. You can take little elements, so we can take this part or just the centerpiece on certain projects just that we want to lift and add a bit of character to. And I can't wait for you to see what's coming up. We've got some beautiful things coming. Tune in.